what we learned in somatic work is that literally, if you take an X-ray, people that went through trauma, their prefrontal cortex shrink,
Mhm.
their adrenals are literally shrunken. Like normally they would be like a nice plump, let's say plum, and they would almost like shrink into a raisin if you take an X-ray, because they've been so like shooting cortisol all the time that it literally shrinks. They
Yeah,
need support. But
exactly.
the good news is it can definitely be reversed.
Yeah, exactly. And it just completely changes brain chemistry. And the
Yes.
cool thing with EMDR too is we're always checking in on the somatic. So anytime we're going into working on a trauma, I'm always identifying where it is in the body that someone's feeling it. And even yesterday, I had a really amazing EMDR session, and
Wow.
it happens very frequently where if it starts somewhere in their stomach or their chest or their throat, they actually feel that release of it coming out in a lot of ways. So you can even they feel that movement of the trauma getting unstuck from the body,
Yes.
well, which I
Yeah,
know
definitely.
what you
Yeah,
do.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah, so I definitely see during my session sometimes the client would start screaming like and they sometimes they don't even remember, they dissociate and they don't even remember screaming. Or they can start crying or like I would we call it rest in their chest, their stomach would start grumbling really strongly. And afterwards they walk out of the session, they'd be like, wow, like I didn't even know I was holding on to this stuff. So it's almost like they put down like a huge like backpack full of stones that they were carrying, and just once it releases, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you might be, but it's kind of the way that I think about it is like if your nutrition is not sound and you're not eating well,
Mhm.
like maybe you feel quote unquote fine, but you're tired throughout the day. You're kind of sluggish, and it's just like, well, I just got used to it. I know around 2 o'clock I have an energy dip. When it's like, hey, if you actually nourished your body appropriately, you realize that you'd not have that. You'd be able to kind of
Mhm.
through and your the way that you're handling your nervous system that much better all of a sudden makes it so that you have a better life overall, right? So similarly, when it comes to this, stuff that people deal with as far as trauma goes, they just get used to it. So by addressing it and bringing it to the forefront, they unburden themselves of this, as you said,
Yeah,
back stuff.
literally, and they don't even realize, wow, I was carrying this the whole time, and now I can just go through my regular life without struggling to get through it, and it's life changing.